Hi, guys and girls. I hope you are absolutely amazing. Lockie here, just doing a final little technology check. Right, doing a final little technology check. Let me make sure we've got our lights on. As the market, I was talking about a night to run a masterclass. Holy moly. The market has absolutely tanked. So the market is absolutely tanked. Hello, everybody. Hope you're amazing. As the market has tanked, I find that really exciting, guys, because we were talking today. So hello, everybody. Hope you're well. I'll turn the camera on to say hello. Jeff, you don't mind that? You don't mind that? Well, that's yeah. I won't say that's 100% my creation, but that is yeah. That's what the website will look like very, very soon. So it's getting, guys, it's getting exciting. It's getting a bit serious. It's actually kind of good fun all at the same time. Yeah, guys, it's really incredible. It's really incredible. You know, in this day and age, if you've got to pull a reserve shoot, it's pretty incredible when so many people rally around you and say, "Righto, what can we do to help?" So again, shout out to the team. They're doing an incredible job. As and you may or may not be aware, guys. You may or may not be aware. We've now got staff in 5 countries. So suffice to say, it's going to be good fun, guys. It's going to be good fun. I keep looking over there because my camera's over there. Let me bring my camera back over here. That'll make it a little bit easier. So, guys, welcome to the webinar. Welcome to the webinar. We are doing our 22nd October, guys, monthly online masterclass. Now, the beauty of the masterclass, guys, I spoke over the last couple of days to the traders in the live trading room, sort of asking them what would they like me to cover, guys, in the trading session. Well, what is the most important? And I think today, because exactly right, Remy, exactly right. I think today, guys, is not only a classic example in the live trading room, guys, about why we are so lucky, guys. We are in such an incredible place. I mean, you probably see, guys, I've got a hoodie on. So again, tonight I'm sponsored by Kathmandu. Guys, it's around about 10 degrees outside. So winter is, we're not even anywhere near winter, guys, but winter is coming quickly in the mountains of Japan. Because we're in such an amazing place. And it comes down, guys, it comes down to a couple of things, but ultimately it comes down to what I refer to, guys, as the response candle. So what is the response candle to our signal set? And the response candles today, guys, were absolutely incredible. Now, I precursor that, guys, the more popular, the more it's on its way. Jeff, as Jeff has just said, for those watching the recording, Lockie, you need a samurai. There's actually a samurai hoodie. There's actually a samurai hoodie on the way. And guys, you love this color, right? You love this color. The hoodie that I've ordered, which is a prototype, hats as well, is effectively a black hoodie with a huge golden samurai day trading on the back. There's a small little one on the front here as well. So there is a hoodie, a prototype hoodie coming right in time for winter. But guys, with all of that said, we're in a really, really exciting place. Now, again, it's the 22nd of October. It means that effectively 2025 is only probably 12 to 13 weeks away. I don't know the exact number, but guys, if you're right into that, then tell me how many weeks away. We're in such a great place, guys, because we're about to launch into 2025, which is going to be probably one of the most volatile trading years that we've ever seen. The futures trading game is getting very, very popular very, very quickly. And the reason being is that more and more people around the world are actually discovering that futures trading, guys, is not manipulated, whereas everything else is. So I have a sneaking suspicion, guys, with this obviously with this US election coming up very, very soon, guys, what we're ultimately going to find is a lot of people, guys, around the world are looking for truth and transparency. Funny thing being is that I know I've been banging on about this since August 2007, but futures trading, guys, is one of the only trading disciplines, if not the only trading discipline in the world that offers you that transparency, because obviously we trade without brokers. So we're in an exciting place, guys, because if we've got our KPIs set that we did last week, guys, if we've got our KPIs set, We know the market's moving. The market literally goes, as I speak to you, the market has plummeted towards those daily shorts we highlighted in the live trading room today. We're in a really good place. So guys, we're going to run into it real quick. So my name is Lachie. I'm basically the CTO and lead trader at Samurai. Very excited, guys, to be at Samurai. The most important things I think you need to take away from this particular slide, particularly for those people that don't know who I am. Guys, I'm a father of 3, guys, a husband of Akito. We live in Japan. The company's based in Singapore. I'm a passionate educator. I'm a big time adrenaline sport enthusiast. Guys, don't do anything dangerous. I don't do anything dangerous anymore, except some people say skateboarding is dangerous, guys, but I've got so many I look like RoboCop. I've got that much body armor on skateboarding, guys, and I'm still very much enjoying paragliding, guys. Paragliding is just the most amazing sport. But guys, just like anything in the world, you do what you're comfortable with. I love that kind of thing. I love sort of living on the edge, so to speak. Winston Churchill actually said, "Life on the edge is perilous, but the view more than compensates." I do think that rings true. Now, so Dave, you got 65. Yeah, guys, the results out of the trading room tonight are absolutely phenomenal. So those that were in the live trading room, guys, you saw it firsthand. It was absolutely hilarious. I'm going to run through the chart tonight, guys, because literally the topic I was asked to cover tonight is literally, what did you do in the live trading room today, Lachie, and how did the delta enhance your trading? Now, I had a number of people ask me to do that, guys. A number of people asked me to do that. It serves as a great foundation for everybody to not only sharpen their pencil, but also realize that the game of trading, guys, particularly futures trading, it's only just starting to heat up. Guys, as more people around the world realize that forex is manipulated because of the brokers and CFDs, same boat, options, same boat. As there's a lot of people looking for, particularly off the back of this US election that's coming up, a lot of people globally, guys, are looking for transparency. They're looking for honesty. They're looking for real people. And may I suggest futures trading is probably one of the only disciplines that ticks all of those boxes. So guys, every time we do a masterclass, we're going to talk about the 5 laws of consistent trading, because at the end of the day, guys, if you stuck to this as a trading plan today, you're in an amazing place. So guys, point number 1, as for those of you that know what I do, brilliant. For those that don't, also brilliant. As we're going to follow the 1-1-1-1 principle. Now, many moons ago, guys and girls, I used to say chase one rabbit, but there are people out there that don't like me chasing their rabbits, and that's okay. So guys, what we mean by chase one rabbit is that we're going to be focusing on one trading session. We're going to get really good at one trading session using one signal set, using one target, and we're going to get very good at doing that one thing. So we're talking about one session, literally one signal, one target, and we're going to focus very heavily on making sure that we're very good at just one thing, guys, just one thing. Now, what we also want to do is, off the back of that, we did a KPI webinar last week, which did go very well. We want to set a very low, easily attainable KPI when we first start. And something, guys, that I do mention a little bit later on, a lot of people lose sight of the value of $100 per day, which is 20 ticks on the NASDAQ, guys. A lot of people lose sight of that when they want to kind of dominate the world in their undies. Whereas a lot of people, guys, I've just done that starter pack video series for you over the last couple of days, and I was astounded. As if you can just do $100 per day on the NASDAQ, you start with $10,000 in your account. Even if you're funded, guys, start with 10, step up every 5. As you do $100,000 worth of profit just on 20 ticks a day, 4 days a week. You do 100,000 in the first 9 months of trading. So it's a $10,000 start, $100,000 worth of trading account, guys, inside 9 months. So the reason I mentioned that, guys, as much as we did that last week, what we've got to understand, point number 3, is the power of compounding. Now, as much as we might go slow to go fast, as there's a lot of people out there in the world right now that would kill for an extra 100,000 US a year, let alone the compound effect of that over 3 or 4 years, which is absolutely astounding. Guys, now point number 4, understand that your success rate has absolutely nothing to do, guys, with your risk to reward ratio. If you want to build a positive psychology around trading, guys, reflecting on the funded traders that have already gone through, guys, have funded on multiple $250,000 accounts. What you want to be doing, guys and girls, is you want to engineer your intent as you get into the trade and say, all right, I've got X at risk on this trade. I'm going to go for X. But what I'm going to do at the moment the market starts moving in my favor, I'm going to reduce my risk to reward ratio from 1 to 1 to maybe 1:40, 1:50, 1:60 in my favor. Because that's when, dare I say it, trading becomes really good fun. That's where a lot of trading schools out there in the world have lost sight of reality, guys, because they're trying to put a static filter over a dynamic market. We're going to work on the NASDAQ tonight. But these guys out there, they're putting a static filter on a dynamic market and expecting it to work, and it doesn't work. You can't just, that would be like me handing everybody in this webinar a textbook on how to swim. There's your textbook on how to swim, throwing you in the middle of the ocean and say, good luck. Every solution is in that textbook. It's not the case. We've got to be flexible. We've got to let the market tell us what to do. And that's going to be reinforced very, very heavily again tonight. As in point number 5, guys, I know it's a really, really simple principle when we talk about the 5 laws of consistent trading, but please, 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 never compare yourself to other traders, guys, particularly those people that are in front of you by 4 or 5 or 6 years. There are some traders tonight, particularly one particular FDAX trader, guys, who did around $12,000 tonight, guys, on the reversal that we called in the live trading room. Now, not everybody did $12,000 tonight, but some people did on the NASDAQ as well, which is really exciting. Guys, my point being is very clear. Please don't compare yourself to people that are a long way ahead of you. What I would do, instead of comparing yourself and being disappointed, I'd say, you know what? Wow, if that guy did $12,000 tonight, how could I done $12,000? It's a far more productive, far more positive conversation to be having. So we can talk about that, guys, also as we need to. Now, guys, reflecting on people's trading journeys, normally the expectation is, Lachie, I'm just going to fly to success and this is brilliant. Now, flip side, this is becoming one of my favorite graphics. Guys, at the end of the day, the success road in trading is probably more like the right-hand side versus the left-hand side. Guys, if you want to navigate around this bumpy road as quickly as possible, your KPI, guys, and your belief in that KPI is going to be the thing that absolutely saves you. There's no question about that. And we'll build on that when we get to the charts. Now, guys, today, again, I was told to, Lachie, let's do a chart review. So my intent is to provide an impeccable level of education, guys, coaching and mentoring globally. So what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to focus on today what we did in the LTR. We're going to talk about the lead-in price movement of the market, which applies to every session. So today we had an incredible lead-in sort of price psychology. The market was screaming at us, I can't go down, I can't go down. Ultimately, that means it's going to fly to the high side, and that's exactly what we got. Now, guys, we've also got a lot of positive feedback already from those traders out there. I'm just looking at the charts, and we're still falling. I'm looking at the charts, guys. Many of the traders are adjusting very, very quickly to the 2025 indicator set. Now, I'm running those guys in the LTR already. As at this point in time, in a perfect world, everybody will have these by November. As it sets an incredible benchmark for every single one of us moving into, moving into 2025. May I suggest, I think politically, it'll be very volatile. I think the markets are going to be very, very volatile. 2025 could be the year, guys, could be the year to get everybody sort of up to that level of completely retired, which, again, I'm not saying don't come to the LTR. What I'm saying is, guys, wouldn't it be great to get everybody to an income level where you could say, all right, Lachie, if I retired tomorrow, I've got nothing to worry about, but I'm now going to start building serious wealth off the back of this trading thing, which is what I'm doing at the moment. And I do think it's really, really exciting. So we'll focus on the LTR, guys. We're going to focus on how you can use the delta to enhance your profit. So we're going to focus on that primarily. And we're also never, ever, ever going to lose sight of, if you're brand new to trading, guys, or you're just adjusting to what we do, please start with $100 per day, guys. That's per contract. Then you go to 2 contracts, it's 200, 3 contracts, 300. Eventually, you can start spreading out for longer range targets. As a huge merit comes from that $100 per day. We start small and we slowly compound over time. Dave, I think that's a great idea. As for those that can't see what Dave has just said, then we can all buy our own island and migrate there. And you're on the money, right? You're on the money. Now, guys, a couple of things. What I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to focus on what works, but I'm also going to mention what doesn't work, because out there in the game of trading, there's a lot of people that have opinions. And funny thing, guys and girls, I don't take serious the opinion of either people that don't trade, or I don't listen to people that have an opinion which is just uneducated, guys. It's unwarranted. So my point being, we're going to focus tonight on what works and disregard what does not. So we're going to look at the European pre-market analysis. Now that applies to every session globally. Guys, we're going to focus on Fibonacci to support your decision-making process. Most importantly, we're going to focus on market response to your signal set. So guys, that's the samurai signal set. We're going to be looking at strength and efficiency stair-stepping and what it means for your trade. Guys, I'll show you the Delta V1 and V2. Now, that's effectively now, guys, our edge over the entire world. There is not a single trading school in the world, and I can say this, guys, because we've been tinkering. There is not a single trading school in the world that's got the V2 Delta, guys. It just doesn't exist for them. So if you find we start to skyrocket ahead, guys, of our competition, well, that's actually kind of exciting. Guys, I've just done your starter pack video series, and I say very, very clearly in that series, I don't believe we have any competition. In fact, even if we did, guys, I don't focus on what they're doing. I focus on your performance, our performance, the performance of the company. At the end of the day, guys and girls, that's where the future is.